My name is Francesca Phillips, and you're listening to the Good Space Podcast, a show where we help you find peace and power in work, relationships, and intuition. As you know, I'm big on ebbing and flowing with your emotional seasons. Some weeks you may have hours to spend on your morning routine and creative projects. Other weeks, spending 10 minutes in the morning is considered a win. It's that relationship with your spirit and knowing what you need in any given moment that's magical, restorative, and healing. Some months, the creative well overflows, and others, you get a dry spell. It's all okay because it's part of the human experience. We can learn so much from the different emotions we experience. As we near the last 2 months of the year, I feel deeply in my soul I'm in a season of space and having breathing room, of letting there be unknowns on purpose and trusting and not knowing every little step. So with that, I've decided to take a break posting new episodes in November and December to not only honor that internal pull, but to also be fully present when my husband and I are in Switzerland. If you don't know my connection to the country, listen to the intro episode and it will tell you a lot more. We lived there for 3 years before moving to New York City, and his work is bringing us back there for a few months. We are beyond blessed to be able to return there for his work, and although I'll still be running my copywriting business, I wanted to give space during the other times to explore, think, and let myself be, to let me and my small team simplify, experience, and enjoy. Because how could we preach this without practicing it too? So, in that vein, what about my time in Switzerland are you curious about, or would you want to see and hear about? Because although new content for the podcast will be on pause until 2022, I still want to talk about any insights or things in my travels that I'm learning abroad on my Instagram. So make sure you follow me there, which will be linked in the show notes, and then on our email list. So if you're not on our email list and you want to keep up with what's going on, what we're developing, new insights and things that I'm learning abroad, and then also just to keep getting good content other than the podcast, join our email list, which is also linked in the show notes. I hope that as we take this pause, this can also be a chance for you to absorb what we've taught in previous episodes. There's so many good ones. So this is episode 75 as of this recording. And we've had so many amazing guests, amazing topics that we've talked about. So I want you to put it to test in your life without feeling like you need to keep up or catch up or that you're missing out on anything. Over the last year, we've talked about energy shielding, trauma, creativity. There's so much we've learned and worked through on the show that I thought it would be great as well for you to soak in and practice what we've been teaching. And again, this doesn't mean you won't hear from me or from the Good Space. We'll still be sending our weekly emails on Tuesday and Sunday, so that won't change. You'll get the weekly writing prompts, affirmations, mini blogs, which will be like insights or things that are happening that week, resources, and more. You'll still get all of those. So again, if you haven't signed up for our email, please do. You'll get everything real time there, updates on everything that's happening in our world and connect with other people. And I'm just really excited to keep that connection with you. So our content in the emails will stay the exact same if you're already a subscriber, except for where we typically put the new podcast episode. There will be thoughts and updates from travels and different blog posts. So we're going to test out stories, insights, the occasional voice journal, and then also content from like earlier in the year. So like if we talk about a certain topic and we already covered one, say in March, it's like, hey, just so you know, if you want to learn more about this, here's what we recorded in March. And then it's basically like a refresher for you. The whole point and the meaning and emotion behind this is to give you only what feels good. So to fill your inbox with the best stuff. That's the goal. So again, wanting to keep it super relevant for you. So anyways, I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your 2 months. I will talk to you on email and Instagram. And we will be releasing a holiday guide like we did last year. A lot of you actually liked that a lot. So we will make sure that's going out. So it's basically going to be gifts that you can get people with a mindful twist. So like more meaningful, more deeper type gifts. So that's going to be happening. And again, like please connect with us. Let us know if there's anything you're looking forward to in the new year. If there's anything that you would love for us to like change or add on to or talk about in our emails or in the new year. We are an open book. My team and I love hearing from you. And yeah, we hope that you have a wonderful rest of the year and we'll talk to you soon. Now it's time for an affirmation. I allow myself the space to ebb and flow with the seasons and hear my inner wisdom speak to me. If you found today's tips inspiring or thought-provoking, share it right now on social media and make sure to tag me at Francesca A. Phillips or at Find Your Good Space, and also weigh in the comment section at findyourgoodspace.com. You can find links in the show notes. And if you have a spiritual or mindfulness problem that you want me to unpack on an upcoming The Good Space episode, or an awesome manifesting story you want to share, give my podcast phone line a ring right now at 917-719-0867. Also, don't forget to download my free morning routine guide. It's what helped me reduce my anxiety, increase productivity, and so much more. The link to everything I mentioned is in the show notes. See you soon.